Hey guys, so here I am at Cairns. It's the 4th of January 2020, and so far my working career has been great over here. I've been traveling the world for 6 months now, for actually 7 months. I've been doing myself, been living my life, and been doing the best I can with all that I have. Guys, you just have to realize that sometimes life is not on your side. People are going to do everything in their power to make sure that you never succeed, and you have to get around people who are actually doing something, who are really successful, because those people actually created something for themselves. So you have to realize that those people who actually look at you and they say, nah, I'll never go for you, you know what, they're not even worth your time, they're not even worth your looks. Never even look at those people, because they're not worthy of you, to be honest. So what you have to do is just remember that you're here for yourself only, and that you live life for yourself. Never live it for your kids, never live it for your wife or for your kids, okay? Live it for your own self. Make sure that you're living this life for yourself only. Guys, there's nothing more important in life than who you are today, and you have to really, really capture the person you are. So no matter what you do, just look to always be kind to the world around you, but make sure that you are direct with who you are today. So what do I mean? I mean that you need to actually find the beauty of life within yourself. See how you are and see what you do, and see how you can communicate your needs to the world. Now, the ability to communicate your needs is the ability to actually be alpha male, to be able to speak better, to be able to do better, to be able to be richer, to be able to find life and be prosperous while you're at it and while you're doing life. Because that's the whole point. The whole point is to lead others, and if you're not down with that, then do you know who D-Generation X is? They say sucker inside. Oh, here we go. And they say sucker. That means like, listen, no matter what, you just have to improve. Because those people who never improve are not worthy of my videos. That being said, guys, the best way forward is that you be direct with who you are, and that you always find the ability to persuade others how to think better, how to do better, and what to say and how to say it. You know why? Because no matter what, no one else is going to teach you, so you have to teach yourself. And that's why no matter what, people are going to be offended by you when you are talking in front of the camera, and also while you have the attention. Do you know what? So what? So what? Gain the attention anyway, say it anyway, and be direct with them, to be honest. Because that's your ultimate growth. When you can confront others, and you can actually go mano a mano with a man or woman, and actually look at them in the face, no matter if you're a woman or a man, it's going to help you the most. Okay? So no matter what, just make sure that you're confident in yourself, and you're just always paying attention to yourself only. That's the only way to live life. The only way is to make sure that other people are looking at you, but that you are going throughout life alone and forget everyone else. Everyone else will lead you astray. You have to remain positive with yourself and guide your own direction. That means that no one who is a billionaire today can teach you how to be a quadrillionaire. But listen, no matter what, I can teach you that, because I already see it for myself. Now, no matter what, I may not be a quadrillionaire today, but I am a quadrillionaire. Now, I have generations and generations to prove it. So guess what? I may never be a quadrillionaire in my lifetime, but I consider myself one. You understand that? And that's enough for it to build up into my manifestation. So maybe even past my death, you'll see, you actually never see that. So it doesn't matter. You never know. You never know. Maybe in this life I'll become a quadrillionaire, and that'll be the best for me. So maybe, guys, just remember that in life, all you're doing is making sure that you're much more of a bigger person, that you're doing better in life, and that you can always see who you are. Make sure that you always find the person you are. How do you do that? You make sure that you learn, make sure that you grow, make sure you focus on your ability to teach, to lead, to be able to show people, to be able to lead in the best way possible. No matter what, it's about leading, it's about going, it's about being natural. How are you natural? Talk with your feelings, express your feelings, and do it more naturally. Now, most people are in their mind, they stimulate their mind. Never do that, never stimulate your mind. You don't need outside stimulants to be able to live your life according to what's best. Now, what's best in life? The best way of life is to be able to do something that's better than what you're doing today. And what is that? That is a better way of life. It's a better way of thinking. It's a better way of doing. It's a better way of everything. Now, the only way of life is to remember that no matter what happens, that you never get agitated by the world around you, but that you just respect yourself only. You know why? Because when you respect yourself, you respect others. Okay? Just focus on yourself and you'll love others. But if you're focusing on others, you're actually neglecting yourself. And that's why many people are going far and beyond for people, and guess what's happening? They're not doing much at all. They're not actually living life. Because they're chasing others, they're chasing attention, they're chasing a friendship, they're chasing companionship. And it's not about that. It's about knowing yourself. It's about growing, okay? So knowing yourself has got everything to do with understanding how you learn. How do you learn? The only way to learn is to read more, okay? Reading develops your mind, it gives you ideas, and it sparks your emotions, okay? It sparks you to action. So the more that you can read, the more you're going to actually do. It's like you're putting this beautiful engine of petrol, which actually automatically just sparks you to just start taking action. So no matter what, just remember that reading and wisdom is your fuel, okay, for life. So the more fuel you have, the better you're going to be in life, the better you're going to have, the better you're going to do everything. That's the way of life. You have to have more and you have to do more. The only way you can be more is to have more and to do more and to live more. No matter what, life is here for you. Life is here so you be grateful. Life is here so you always find out what you're doing and actually be direct with your feelings and see how are you supposed to live life. How are you supposed to do life? What are you supposed to do? How are you supposed to do it? And never ever think what other people are thinking, because they're not worth your time. They're not worth the person you are. So no matter what, you have to remember, no matter what, you are the most worthy of your life, and always stay that way. Always actually see how you are and live it. Sometimes you're going to see a woman or a man and they're going to look at you like, fuck, you're ugly, to be honest. Guess what? They're saying that about themselves. They're not saying that about you, okay? So no matter what, those people who never accept you can never afford you, okay? Think about it that way. Those people who are always giving you attention, they're your loyal fans. They're the people who admire you because they have eyes on you. You never look at them. So you have to remember, life is beautiful. Life is Cairns. Life is everything. And here I am in Cairns right now. Right, I had the worst time here in my life, but I had the best time as well. To be honest, I had more good times than bad times. So let's just put it that way. So no matter what, that you always live life to the best of your ability, and that's the way to live life. The only way to live life is just remember, everything in life is coming for you. Everything in life is happening for you. You must be able to always view yourself in a better light and always view others in a better light. If you're not doing that, then what kind of leader are you? Like, you cannot be going to a seminar and then thinking that people are ugly. You understand? You have to actually broaden your perspective and you have to say to people how it is. Okay? So no matter what, you have to even just make sure that you do yourself, and no matter what. Never let it get to the point where you have to cause violence, but make sure that you are direct and clean as possible. Because some people, guess what? No matter what, they don't want to learn, but push them to learn. And even if they get angry at you, make sure that you push them far and beyond. If you get kicked out of the hostel, if you fight for them, for example, if you fight to help them grow, listen, that's the best thing of life. And if they hurt you, guess what? At least you made them grow. You understand? Make them grow no matter what, because that's the ultimate foundation of life. And no matter what, just make sure that you communicate your needs and that you are always doing better than yesterday. That's the point. The point is, just live your life to the best of your ability and find something to do always. And there's always something to do. There's always a place to be. There's always something that you can always be passionate about. So find something that's actually useful and do it. What is it? What is it that you love to do? How are you going to do it? And when are you going to do it? The only time is now. So you must start now doing what you love to do. And do it for free until you get really, really excellent at it, and then start charging. You understand? Look at me. I charge now. My subscription plan of $7.20 a month, you get me for free after $7.20 a month. Do you understand? And there's no more affordable coaches than me in life. I'm the most affordable in life, and I'll always be the most affordable. I always challenge everyone else in life. And affordability. So there's no excuses for why you cannot learn, why you cannot learn from me, why you cannot learn in life. You must learn to grow, you must learn to be here, you must learn to love, you must learn to do everything by yourself, okay? Now, I can give you the ideas, I can show you the way, I can give you the wisdom, but you have to take the action and apply it for your life, and you have to be able to grow yourself from it. So that's the whole point of a life coach. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here to help you grow. That's why I'm your friend, okay? So that's why no matter what, when you have people who are supporting you, you're always going to support them even more. Because when you support people more than they give you, then that means you are always going to get more in return. The more you give, the more you have. Just remember that. The more you sow, the more you reap, okay? The more you put in, the more you get out. So just remember that my content, for example, for myself, is more important than picking up women right now. Like this beautiful woman here at the Cairns in Sydney. No, not in Sydney, in Queensland. And listen, like I said, look, they're very immature, this woman. And I was like, no, I'll just come over here. I'll be me. And some women, like some girls like this, like kids like that, they don't understand what's happening right now. They just see they would love to jump in, and they don't see they have electronics here, right? See, that's what I mean about the world. The world's very unaware. And here we go. See, but that one's jumped over there. So no matter what, you just have to realize that people are here for you, and that you must be here for yourself only. And no matter what, people they would love to help you, but guess what? They're focusing on themselves. So guess what? You have to focus on yourself the most as well. Okay, that's the only way of life. The only way you can live life is just live to your best potential and just do you, right? So no matter what, people are never going to help you, because you have to help yourself grow. You have to actually walk those steps by yourself, and you have to actually do yourself. Okay, that's the whole point of life. The whole point of life is live your life to the best of your ability and see exactly what you need to do to grow. Okay, so the best way you can grow is actually talk it up more and actually live your talk. That's the only way you can actually live in integrity, and it's by being direct with people. Be direct, be a person who shows integrity, you live your word, every single word that you say, actually live it, because that's going to build your confidence. That means you have something of value that you can give to someone. Now when you are teaching, the more you teach, the more value you have. The more you teach, the more rich you are. The more you teach, the more money you have. Okay? Now those people who have services in the world, they're teaching service, right? That's why they're the most richest in the world. Okay? They're helping the most people in terms of service. Now, are they helping the most people in terms of life? I would say so, no. I would say no, they're not helping people in terms of life. They're helping people in terms of transporting objects from one to another, okay? And those are one of the richest companies in the world, for example, that are just built on service, that are transporting objects around. But that's not what richness is about. That's just one aspect, okay? One aspect of richness is just building a company where you can get all the trucks in the world to distribute products to other companies and stuff in those countries, okay, in those roads. So what you can do is always focus on yourself no matter what, because those people who never even look at you to begin with are never even worthy of your attention, okay? So no matter what, just do yourself and live your life. Now those people who love you are actually going to say it, and they're going to actually be around you. But if they're not around you after the 7th hello that you've said to them, and they have not even tried to say hello, like seriously, those are little bitches, they're little wieners, and they've got nothing in life. They act everything, they've got nothing, they're going to be nothing in life, they're always going to be nothing. So make sure that in life, you're always producing more content, you're distributing more, and that you're always finding a better service for people. Now it's all about service. Find a way to give a service. My type of service is life coaching, and then I put on video, I put on audio, and I put in writing, right? And then I sell it, right? I sell myself. What do I sell? I sell my mindset. I sell the person I am. I sell how I think. I sell how I speak. I sell everything in life, right? I sell everything that is under the blue sun for me. And that's what you must do. You must sell yourself for a price, okay? Everyone has a price. Have you ever heard that? Do you know why? Because, listen, you have to sell yourself for money, okay? You need more money, man. So sell yourself. You're not selling yourself to the devil. You're selling yourself to do better. So make sure that you are always looking for ways to make more money. Now, some ways to make more money is to make sure that you are just prospering, okay? Prospering and communicating more. So communication is your ultimate asset in life. The better you communicate, the more you can do. Okay? So no matter what, just focus on yourself and live your life. Live your life to the best of your ability, and always find a better way to do everything in life. Do everything in life, and you always find a better way. So the best service on the planet is a service that's lifting others, not just giving things of material positions. Okay? Because there's a big difference. There's a big difference between a person who is coaching you to become a better mindset, to build your own business through your mindset and spirituality, than a person who's just created a service so that you can transport something of material. Okay? Like for example, what's his name that owns Amazon? That guy, for some reason I always forget his name, Jeff Bezos. He's an Amazon founder, and all he does is just transport audios around and objects and clothes. Like that doesn't help anyone, to be honest. Like it doesn't help anyone. All he does is just give you clothes, right? And it helps in terms of like appearance, right? But we need in terms of mindset. Mindset's the real deal. You need mindset, right? You get the mindset, you get the clothes, you get everything. You even buy out Jeff Bezos when you have the mindset, okay? But when he's not teaching you anything, then you have to really think about, is Jeff Bezos really teaching you how to create an Amazon business? You know why? Because he'll never teach you that, because he's very greedy, that person, and that's a good thing. Greedy is a good thing. So no matter what, he's hiding something. Okay, he's not giving you the full deal. Okay, he's trying to take off the. He's trying to take over the world. Let's just put it like that. Okay, and always more is better. Okay, so more control of the world is like much better than less control of the world. So no matter what, you just have to realize that people are in it for themselves, and those people who give you value are only in it for themselves also. Okay, but here I am giving you value anyway. Do you know why? Because no one else is. You know, so no matter what, there are people probably in your life that are giving you value, but most of them are not. Okay, I'm the 1% of the world that gives you value and that actually is supporting you in some type of way, because you are supporting me. Okay, so because you give me some of your money every single month, I in return give you some value for that. Okay, and now look, you subscribe from my channel for $7.20 a month, or you go get yourself an audio program of 1 hour from Tony Robbins for $14, and go suit yourself. I don't care. You understand? So no matter what, I provide the best value in the world, not just in price, but also in mindset and also spirituality. And I have one of the best spiritualities of the world, if not the best of the world. I consider myself that I have the best spirituality in the world right now, and I'll prove it. I'll prove it through how much I do, and you'll just see that as I roll along. So no matter what, time is your most valuable asset, but your most valuable asset even more is yourself. Remember, it's yourself over money. It's yourself over time, okay? It's yourself over family. It's yourself over Jesus, okay? No matter what, just do that. Just live to that and stick to it. Stick to your own ability to be your best influence. Influence yourself better and you'll influence others much better. If you degrade yourself, you degrade others around you. If you lead yourself astray, you'll lead others astray. So make sure that you are always building disciplines needed to make sure that you get to a better place, that you are always on a better place, and that you're on a better schedule. Because that's what it's about. It's about living a better life, it's about doing a better life, and it's about seeing how can you direct yourself into a better life. It's about finding your better direction. What is your better direction? How are you going to do it? What are you going to do? How are you going to live life? What is life? You have to ask yourself questions, and you have to be asking yourself questions even more, because that's what it's about. It's about being a person of influence. It's about being a person of confidence. It's about being a person of courageousness. Be a person who can actually do something, all right? Do something to help the world. Stop just watching the TV. Stop just watching the politics. Stop just watching your kids play, okay? Go and learn something. Go teach yourself something. Go teach your kids something. If you learn something, teach your kids about it, okay? Because your kids are going to grow up and they're going to always remember you, how you taught them, how you live life to the best of your ability. Okay, that's what it's all about. It's about living your life better and doing yourself better. Okay, so no matter what, there are going to be people in your life who are going to try and make you jealous. And guess what? Don't worry, never be jealous of them, because you've got no reason to. You're a rich person. You're living in this world. Just remember, you need a better mindset, no matter what. okay? And a woman or a man will never make you confident, okay? Only you can build your own confidence. You have to remember that. Only you can make yourself more courageous. Only you can give more. Only you can make yourself love more. Only you can make yourself appear greater. Only you can improve your mindset. Only you can learn. Only you can do. Only you can walk your footsteps. Only you can do whatever you need to do during the day. And only you can see your style. So no matter what, you need to always upgrade your style and upgrade your talent and upgrade your mindset and upgrade your learning ability and upgrade the person you are and upgrade your spirituality and upgrade your learning style and everything. All right, make sure that you're going out there, you're public speaking, you're living your life to the best of your potential. You're living life so that you can actually do something about it and that you can actually see that there is a better way of life, that there is a better way to do things. There's always a better life than this life, okay? So the life that's better than this right now is a better you. So stick to a better you. That's what you deserve. You deserve something better. So make sure that you make it happen for yourself. Look at me. Like here I am for 20 minutes talking to you. Look what I've created so far for myself. Here I am already 7 months into 2019 and 2020, and I've traveled for 7 months between those years, okay? 6 months in 2019. Here's my 7th month in 2020. So no matter what, you have to realize there is no lying, there's only empathetic feelings, and you just have to realize that sympathy gets you nowhere. Alright? Sympathy is a way of explaining your victimhood, that you're a victim, that you're a shit cunt, that you're a loser, that you're nothing. So no matter what, never be like that. Just be a person who is actual greatness. Be greatness and be a person who is loving and kind. Be a person who's always doing something to improve yourself and to improve others. Nothing else is worth it. Nothing else is much better than that. Make sure that no matter what, you're always finding ways to improve yourself. You're always bettering yourself in your talents and your mindset, and you're always looking for better ways to see how to get around the best people. You have to become the best to be the best, okay? And to become the best, you have to learn from the best. You have to do the best. You have to do more. You have to be more. You have to love more. And you have to make sure you're giving more, and also that you have more money, and money is good, and you just have to make sure that no matter what, you're living your best lifestyle. That's what it's about. It's about living your life that you are always going to see a better life in it. So no matter what, your life is what you make of it, and your life is right now. So look to live right now and to live in reality. So when you can live in reality, you can always see that life is now. Life is this moment. Life is alpha, okay? Look to be and increase your focus and concentration, and also your health. Look to see who around you has the most influence in terms of health, in terms of mindset, in terms of business, in terms of leadership, and go and be around them for a bit, but also make sure that you learn from those who are online, who are very, very successful, and even more so successful than those people around you. And also get around those people and get away from the crowd, because guess what? To get away from the crowd, you also must be courageous, you must be confident, and you must have a mindset. So to start that, you must also learn from the famous people who are actually successful in mindset, and learn from their mindset, and then leave the crowd, because that crowd is not famous like the person that you're learning from who is famous in terms of mindset. So guess what? Those people who are in your crowd right now, they're not teaching you anything. They're actually dragging you down, because the crowd is the 99% that does nothing in life. They're people who do not appreciate you. They're actually giving you drugs. They're actually leading you astray. They're saying, let's go to the movies, let's go hang out, let's go restaurants, let's go here, let's go to the beach. Hey, are you down for the beach this weekend? And it's like, oh, how about next weekend we can go to this club or something. That's so stupid, guys. So no matter what, you have to find yourself better people who are actually doing some value in the world and actually giving you value. And actually, you have to go around and be around them. Okay, be around them. They're at your local events. They're around the world. Okay, make sure they're online. Okay, so make sure you're learning from them every single day. Okay, and the longer you can actually stay alone, and the more that you can learn by yourself, is the more that you can grow and leave the crowd. That's why I left the crowd, because I outgrew the crowd. I made sure for myself that no matter what, the crowd that I was living with was never going to drag me down, because I seen who they were, and they were never my friends to begin with. You understand? Yeah, they gave me connection and everything, but they were never my friends. You know why? Because they never gave me value. They never gave me real value. They were always jealous of me. Every time I lifted them, they will resent me for it. Okay? They will judge me for it. They'll say, you're judgmental. You're nothing. You're nothing. And I just had to leave. Okay? So no matter what, now they can judge me all they like. They can call me, slut, they can call me a bitch, they can call me a gay cunt, whatever they want and whatever they need. I don't care. Okay, so no matter what, you just have to remember that you are all you need. Okay, you don't need the crowd, you don't need your mom, you don't need your dad, you don't need anything in life. All you need is yourself and your ability to always pursue your dreams and vision. Pursue a better life and pursue yourself only. Never pursue anyone. Pursue yourself first. Okay. The most best thing you can do for yourself is to change yourself first, and then after that, everything else will fall into place. I remember that no matter what, you have to remember that no matter what happens, that you are loving your life and that you're doing your best to live life according to your potential. So make sure no matter what, you're living your life to the best of your ability, because that's what you do. That's how you live life. That's what you always have to do. No matter what, there are always better ways to live life. So think about how can you always persuade yourself never to get angry, and how can you direct yourself never to get angry. Now, to direct yourself and your feelings, you have to project outwards. You have to actually feel outwards, okay? You have to push outwards, and you have to tense your feelings and push yourself to actually communicate with your feelings, okay? That's how you push through self-doubt. That's what I've done in this video, and that's how I actually live life. As you can see, my shoulders, you know, like my shoulders, my arms, my whole body right now is tense. You know why? Because I have to push out to talk with you, okay? And then the outside world is trying to scare me, but then I tense myself and I push through the self-doubt. I push through those people who are trying to intimidate me, and guess what? They never intimidate me because I've tensed up a bit. You have to be tense up, so that you can better your mindset and so that you can get your message across, okay? Because when you tense up a bit, guess what happens? You actually get your message across, and you'll also be less scared, you'll be less frightened, and you'll also be more direct with your words, because you're not afraid as being in the mind can be. So being in the mind, obviously you can also be in the mind, it's no problem, and the mind will also help you in terms of communication and how to live life. Now, there is a better way than being in the mind, and that's having no mind, as the Buddha said. Now, the Buddha said, have no mind. What he means is be in the body, and he means just live in the body. Okay, so when you're living in the body, you're living in your feelings, and you're actually doing what your feelings say. Now, as you direct yourself with your feelings, your mindset is the one that reads, your mindset is the one that actually converts thinking into feeling and everything like that. So no matter what, make sure that you're always feeling your emotions, and make sure that no matter what, you're always feeling what you're saying, because that's how you live life. That's what one of my mentors said. Excuse me. That's right. See, I've come to a wrong situation. Excuse me. Are you just able to go over there, please? I've just got some electronics over here. I've got some electronics over here. It's just like the water's going to splash over here. Is that alright? Cool with you? Yeah? It's alright. Thank you. Sometimes you just have to tell the kid, like, just, you know, you push off to the side a bit. And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay? Sometimes you have to actually make people aware of it. Because it's actually me looking after them for myself. So no matter what, you guys have to realize that no matter what, there's always a way to live life, and never be scared of a kid, never be scared of people, and always tell them directly what you think and your thoughts, no matter what. And you just have to realize that there's always a better way for life, there's always a better way to see what you must do. There's always a way that you can communicate your needs, and as I did to the kid right now, I said clearly, I stated what I must have in life. Now, obviously that never ticked me off because I communicated in a light way, and I was never intending to be very aggressive, but I said it very nicely, and that's the whole point. So when you speak in a nice way, you have to realize that no matter what, never hide yourself from people. Always be a person of influence, and always be a person who is persuading others to be more aware around you. Because as you can see, kids are very unaware of what they are doing, and you have to take care of them, and you have to actually sell yourself, and you have to say, listen, this is not good because of this, okay? So I was like to the kid, listen, do you see? Look, you're splashing around, mate. You're splashing around. Listen, I have electronics over here, okay? So listen, now he's more aware about people with electronics around town, okay? Now, if someone was to attack me, I would state the obvious as well. I'll be like, listen, mate, your kid's actually around splashing water all over my electronics, okay? So he may actually get aggressive and like, oh, why don't you go somewhere else? Oh, listen, mate, I came here first, okay? So So please just get your kids somewhere else so I can do my work. Is that all right with you? And they're like, wait, what's he gonna say? You're gonna say, oh, no, you have to move. No, sorry, mate. Then you can get lost. You understand? And what'd you say? And then guess what? From that point, just start punching on. All right, start punching on in front of his kid and hit his wife too. You understand? Because you have to stand for something in life. Understand? That's what I'll do. To be honest, if he really went to that stage, I'll have to fucking smash him and his wife and his kid. I don't give a fuck. So that's the way it is. That's the way it is, alright? So you just have to realize that no matter what, you have to stand up for yourself. And that's how I believe in life, okay? And that's how I do life, okay? So people are there they're just criticizing you about what you're doing. And no matter what, just mind your own business, okay? Ask nicely the first time, ask nicely the second time, ask nicely the third time. After the seventh time, start smashing them. Like literally, just start fucking pounding into them and just go to jail, who cares? You understand? It doesn't matter. Let them sue you for a bit of money or who gives a fuck? You understand? So just stand up for yourself. Okay, stand up. If it's 1,000 people against you, fight 1,000 people. Literally, bash them all in that circumstance. Okay, and literally, just like make sure you even kill them too. Kill them because you have to stand for something. So no matter what, guys, you never let it get to that point. Okay, always try to solve the issues before it even gets to that point. But if they're not getting it and they really hate you and they look like they're going to start attacking you, you have to fight. You have to actually fight. You cannot just let them attack you. Okay? But what you can also do is you can run away and listen, there's no harm in that either. Okay, there's no harm in running away. Okay? It's actually a smarter method. It's a smarter method to just lay off, right? You can be a direct person and you can also run away. Okay? So it's a smart way. It's probably a smarter way than violence. Anyway, okay. So always seek to actually never cause violence because violence is stupid. Okay. For myself right now, like for myself to fight someone, there's no need. So for me to actually start punching on, it will never even get to that point. Okay. But I'll probably flee. I'll probably just go. I'll just probably go. All right. I'll probably tick off the person so much. But if I really had to defend myself, I'd really fight. I'd really fight. To be honest, like I wouldn't let someone just dominate me like that. That's just the way. That's the way I see life. I wouldn't let some guy just dominate me and just treat me like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? No matter if it was a kid, if it was a man or my wife or kid, I don't care. Like you cannot just like run over me like that in life. Sorry, not over my dead body. Sorry. It's not about ego. It's just. If you really like that, like if you really think that I would criticize you and that I would judge you and that I would hurt you, then listen, then I will. I will fucking hurt you. Like seriously, if you really like that, if you after the 10th time you didn't get it, I'll really hurt you. You understand? So no matter what, you just have to realize that kids are always going to be kids and that no matter what, that violence is never the persecutor, that people just blatantly just jump like that into the water and they're not even looking, right? So it's a kid, it's no problem. But you see, this is some of the stuff that goes on around the world, and she's unaware of what she's done, and she doesn't care. Obviously, see, people, kids, they don't care about you, no matter what, and you just have to state the obvious, and you have to actually let them know and see what's going on around you and stuff like that. But see, I've stood here. She could have went all this swimming pool over here. She could have went a whole swimming pool. She decided to jump right next to me. Like, you understand? Like, kids are just unaware like that. But there are many people who act like that kid. All right, they're acting like that kid already. Okay, there are many people. Excuse me, there's electronics here, please. Thank you. Yeah. So they'll even do it again. So you just have to say and state the obvious as well. And this one behind me is obviously also angry. So no matter what, you just have to realize that no matter what happens, you have to state the obvious because kids are going to just keep jumping. There you go again. They're just jumping around next to you. They don't care. They don't care about your electronics. They don't care about you and your life and your heart and how you build your business and what you're doing. So you have to state the obvious. Because once you state it and they do it again, listen, then just move on. If one person's doing it all over and over again, just move yourself from the situation, and that's the way to do it. Okay? Now, no matter what, this is my learning experience now. I see kids jumping around and stuff like that. But listen, I'm handling it like a man right now. I'm actually telling you and showing you how it's done. All right. But what I'm really doing is just I'm showing you how. It's the same shit, but it's really showing you anyway. Okay. Now, telling you would be like, oh, you must do this, you must do that, you must do that. Okay. But I'm showing you like reasons. I'm showing you the conditioning that I'm unconditional, and that no matter what, as you can see, kids are even loud. They're very loud over here. Very disturbing over here. So guess what I can do? I can just move. I can move from here. But guess what? Why would I have to move? Let her be, because she's gonna shut up anyway. You know what I'm saying? so no matter what, kids are very unaware. People are just like that kid. People that jumping like this next to you. Like think about a kid, right? She jumps next to you. That's the same thing as like a bodybuilder who is on steroids. You understand? The same thing. Little kids, like they're so stupid about how to live life. You understand? So no matter what, you have to realize that steroids is never the way. So there's people obviously who are doing steroids. They're gonna get offended by this video, and here's to you. You understand? No matter what, steroids is never the way, and I never support steroids. But same thing. That kid that jumped next to my electronics is the same kid that drinks alcohol in the nightclub, does drugs, does illegal drugs. That's so stupid. You understand? The same thing. So to label this kid is to label them also. You understand? So no matter what, you have to realize, even the ones that are eating meat, like it's obviously unkind. There's a much kinder way to eat. Okay, why don't you just go for the kinder way? And obviously people are much more aggressive on this side because they think that their mum and dad eat meat, that's the best way. No, it's never the best way, because your dad and mum cannot teach you a better way. You understand? They cannot teach you a better way. Sorry, you have to teach yourself a better way. Your family right now can only get you to a certain extent, to a certain point, into a better life existence. But then you must start walking on your own. Like you get on your bike, right? You get on the bike. Your dad starts to push you on your bike wheels. Your mum starts to push you on your bike wheels, and then you have actually training wheels. And then guess what? Then you're on your own with your training wheels. And then guess what? Then you go by yourself without training wheels. And then guess what? Then you go into life on your own. And your dad and mum, all they can give you later is just some money and accommodation. But is that all you need? No, you need more than that. But are they able to teach you more? No, sorry. You have to go to someone who has more than your family right now. And no matter what, you have to find someone who's actually more successful than your dad, your mum. And listen, let's be honest about that. That there is people that are more successful than your parents, and you have to go to them who actually do mindset work, and they do business work, they do entrepreneur work, they do spiritual work about certain various topics that are going to help you move forward. And you have to go out and you have to study those accordingly, and you have to do it by yourself. So no matter what, you just have to realize that life is not here for you, but that you must be here for yourself. Now life is here for you and not for you. Do you understand? That's a contradiction of life. Okay? So with everything that happens in life, there's always something that doesn't happen. Okay? So here I am. Alright, this is happening right now, but there's many things that are not happening also, right? Like I'm not having sex right now, but even though I am having sex with myself. Okay? Do you see that? But it's not like I'm having sex with a woman or something. Okay, so just realize that no matter what, you have to just look out for yourself and watch out for what you're doing in life. So no matter what, always seek attention, okay? But seek attention from yourself the most, okay? Just remember that. So never seek attention from other people. Seek attention only from yourself, and do yourself a favor by living your life better. So I sense people's energy over here, and people's energy over here is very blatantly violence over here. I have no idea why, but it's just like people are all over the place over here, to be honest. So you just have to realize that people around you, you can sense how they feel and how they are in terms of quality of life and their lifestyle. You can see that kids are splashing water everywhere, and their parents do not give a fuck about your camera and your everything. So they're obviously very unaware of what's happening. But listen, that's not my fault why I'm here. My fault is not existent. I have no faults in life. Do you understand? No matter what, I just do me. I just live my life, and I'm doing my life for you guys, but also for myself the most. So no matter what, you have to realize that no one's going to help you in life but yourself the most. I'll help you, show you the way. You have to walk it. Sorry, I cannot do it for you. I cannot step into your heart right now and actually be you and walk your life for you, because why would I? Anyway, I'm a human being. I have to walk my life. Why would I walk it for you? You understand? If I walked it for you, why would you live for? Why are you here on earth? So I'd rather you just live your life. So no matter what, you just have to push through the barriers of communication and push through stupidity around you. Because no matter what, people are very upset about what's going on, and you just have to sometimes move yourself from the situation. But guess what? No matter what, just even stick through the situation and actually see, is it going to grow you and what's going to happen from it. Be so interested in life and be interested in what's going on around you, so that you can actually look out for yourself even more. So no matter what, there's obviously some violence going on around here, because there's so much crying, there's so much everything going on, that like something's just going on, right? So no matter what, here I'm just relaxing and doing me and nothing else. I don't care. I just mind my own business now. But as you can tell, there are families right here. They're very, very upset, because this is now going on for quite a while. It's been like over 20 minutes now, and they're screaming, they're jumping around, and they're doing all sorts of stuff around my camera, and they don't care at all. Yeah? It's like go somewhere else. As you can see, I'm doing some work over here, and they don't give a fuck about that. You understand? And that's very, very ignorant, and it's very sympathetic that they're showing me. They're showing me sympathy. They're just feeling sorry for me. You understand? They're feeling sorry. They're causing attention. They're causing a scene. Okay? And here I am doing my own business, and I don't care about them. I'm not causing a scene, right? Even though here I am with a camera, the only one in a swimming pool, right? But that's not the point. The point is that here I am on a working schedule, right? I'm on a working schedule doing my own business. This is my business. This is not some bullshit, okay? So no matter what, I'm not calling anyone bullshit, but I'm just saying that here I am doing my own business, and people are just jumping around next to me, like, just go somewhere else. You understand? So no matter what, here we are now, and people are now much more quiet around me, because these people are now gone away from me. So as you can see, like, I'm just going through the motions right now, and you just have to realize, no matter what, that people are going to do this around you, even around nightclubs. They're going to do that around the streets. They're going to judge you. They're not going to care about you, and you just have to push for it. See, I could have left like totally. I could have just gone somewhere else. No, I stuck through it, because I already seen that they're going to leave eventually. They're going to leave, and I stuck through it. Do you know why? So that I can experience something new for myself. I stuck through it. Do you know why? So that I can keep communicating through my communication, but also to teach you something about the situation. Now, most people will say, "Oh, but why would you teach? Why would you even do this?" Well, the reason is that I give value, and I also make sure that I live my best life. And the best life that I live is a person of integrity. I used to always make sure that no matter what, I keep my word, and here I am keeping my word still, because I teach, because I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher of life. Now, how can you teach life at 27? Because I've lived life more than 27. So no matter what, those people who judge me for how old I am and my age, age makes no difference. Age is just a number. A person who's 16 years old has stepped in front of tens of thousands of people and been on movie screens and everything like that, and a person who's 70, 80 years old has never been on TV in his life. Okay, so age doesn't make a difference in terms of who can teach who, okay? So no matter what, you just have to realize that you are here for a reason. You're here to live your life to the best of your ability, and you have to make sure that no matter what, that the world outside of you, you tell them to fuck off. Tell them to fuck off, literally. Tell them to just go somewhere else, because obviously it's like the obvious over here. Okay? And now, no matter what, you guys can even say, "Oh, why did you even bring a camera to the swimming pool?" Alright? And listen, it's obvious. I came here to give you some value. I came to show a nice, beautiful scenery for myself in the background. I think that's more than enough reason for you, and for everyone over here as well. So no matter what, these people are going to be like, "Why did you even bring a camera? Well, who are you? Who are you to be filming here, around here?" And now here we go again, and these kids are causing a disturbance right here, right? They're causing something. They're very emotional, these kids, and they're looking for some attention. They need attention. They have to actually make some sounds. They have to make some sounds to make their mum and dad to come next to them and stuff like that. So no matter what, I see now that I can move, and it's probably best I move because they're going to keep doing it anyway. But guess what? No matter what, here I am still learning. I'm still learning and I'm still growing. So no matter what, I can see that it's time to move. But shall I move? Yes, I shall. Why not? Let's move now. Because I can see that the kids are obviously not getting too much attention from their parents. So I'll just move over here. And see, I just moved something. I just moved myself. I can totally come over here and actually move my camera over here. You understand? I can move my camera over here and show you a new view. And here we go. I learned something too from the outside world. You understand? But did I really learn it from the outside world? No, I didn't. I learned it from myself. You understand? Now, I've never done this before in my life. You understand? So you would say, how did I learn this? How did I learn this and what did I do? I learned it from how people are acting around me. Now, here we go. We've got another person who is actually doing the same thing. But listen, I decided to come and move over here because kids are just making so much noise, and then they're coming over here to me. So it's so funny. It's so funny what's happening. And no matter what, like, I've got no excuses. I don't put blame on anyone. I'm just minding my own business, and people are just coming to disturb me, and I have no idea. And do I feel disturbed? No, I don't feel disturbed. But here I am, I moved, didn't I? So it's obviously that these people, I have to move away from them because they're so negative around me. And do you understand? It just makes no sense for me to be around those kind of people who just make so much squeaky noises and stupid noises, to be honest. So no matter what, even though they're kids, I don't care. Like when as you can see, I'm working, and their mum and dad are not doing much to stop them. So no matter what, it doesn't matter now. It's finished. It's the past. But yeah, you just have to work for the feelings. You have to work for the feelings. And when you move to a new area and someone else is splashing, you just have to realize that here you are, you step where someone else is now, and you have to face the consequences. Face the consequences? No, it's just a learning experience, right? So what happened now? What happened now was a learning experience, nothing else. I had to move because obviously there's much better for me that I can do. I learned something new. Now when the baby's like squeaking, right? Like little ducks, right? Listen, I just move over, I just go somewhere else, right? And nothing else. That's my learning experience, and that's what you learn in the video right now, right? They're causing a disturbance. They're gonna keep doing it. They're gonna keep blah blah blah, and they're gonna start jumping around you. They're gonna keep jumping around you, right? They don't care. The mums don't care. The dads don't care. You understand? Otherwise, they will never do it. In the first time, the mum and dad will be aware to take them somewhere else. Come over here. Obviously, the mum and dad cannot spark their emotions enough to interest the kid to go somewhere else. You understand that? They have to be in one spot over there where I actually do my video, and I have to stay there because her mum is so unaware about what to do in life with their 5 children. Do you understand? So no matter what, people can start anywhere. You can start having kids right now, but I always suggest, why not have it at 36 years old? Have your kids at 36. You know why? Because at least you get to actually grow into someone bigger and actually do your better life, okay? Live your life first and then have kids, okay? If you're living your kids, you'll never live your life. Or will you really? Will you really? Maybe you can. Maybe a really strong mindset. You have a strong mindset that you can actually take on 5 kids and become a billionaire too. You understand? Why not actually secure your financial future first before you actually make a kid? Because when you have 5 kids and you're still poor and you're broke, sorry, you're not such a great parent after all. You understand? No, sorry, you're not. Sorry. You understand? And now, that's not blatantly judging you. That's the truth. That's how it is, okay? You understand? That's how it is. And I just told you directly. Like, you're having kids. You think it's about kids because everyone around you is having kids. Okay? It's not just about that. It's about have the security, have the financial measure, have the discipline needed to make more money, and then have more kids. The more money you gain, the more money you have, the better you're going to be. That's how it is. That's how it is in life. The better you do, the more you can have, the more you can be. Now, obviously these two, like, they can splash water right on me right now. And is it really kind? Is it really kind to do? Is it really kind? And now they're wondering right now, like, well, why is this guy in the pool? Like, why is he right next to us? Like obviously, like it's a public pool, isn't it? It's a public pool. Why can't I actually do a video for myself so I can teach so that I can make money? For them it's stupid. Like, why has he got a camera next to a pool? Oh no, you think you stupid idiot. Understand? So no matter what, but that's how life is. Like you can see that no one gives a fuck around me here except for me. So people, yeah, the people everywhere around here, but they don't give a fuck about me in life. You understand? So I have to give a fuck about myself, and I have to do what's according to myself to be able to live the best life possible. Because for me, it's about creating a better life. Okay? For them, it's about causing disturbance. Alright? That's how I see it. So no matter what, for me, I don't care about that. For me, I be kind anyway, and I never judge or precurse first. I actually find out who they are first, and then I move away. Anyway, do you understand? Because no one's my friend except for me. So no matter what, you have to realize that if people are like splashing the camera on purpose, like they've got a problem. They've got a problem with you doing this. Like why would you do that? Where's the common sense? If they're saying, oh, why would you do this? Like why not? Like that's just what it is, right? Now, obviously, those kids were unbearable for me, and I just moved around. I just moved somewhere else. Now, for me to take care of those kids, look, they're just kids, right? They're just kids. Obviously, I can teach them something, and every kid can be taught. A kid can teach actually even more than a human being, all right? You know why? Because the kid's younger, the kid's fresh, okay? The kid's just starting life, all right? A person who is 7 years old can learn more than me in lifetime by my videos. They watch my videos, they grow into a better person than me, okay? So listen, no matter what, you have to realize that the best way of life is doing. Do more. How do I do more? I make sure to actually live life according to my best potential. And how's that? That's actually doing something. I'm doing something to cause myself attention. How do I do that? I actually give you value. I actually give you a response. What's a response? A response is taking more responsibility. Okay, remember that. When you take responsibility, what are you doing? You're actually teaching the world something. You're doing something, man. Like, they may think it's nothing, it's something, okay? It's something to teach someone a valuable lesson. A valuable lesson in what? A valuable lesson of thoughts, a valuable lesson of mathematics, a valuable lesson of common sense. Guys, you're 37, you're 47, you're 57, you're 37 and a half, whatever it is, okay? Make sure you got something to teach in life. Otherwise, you got no business. Sorry. Otherwise, you're gonna go to someone else, and they're gonna teach you anyway what to do. You understand? You go to a warehouse like as a forklift driver. They'll teach you what you need to do. Go do it, bitch, for $25 an hour. You're gonna be a nobody all your life. That's what they say for you over there. It's a jail term. It's like a rehab for $25 an hour, 8 to 5. 9 to 5, 12 to 5, whatever. You understand? That's not the life, guys. That's why I choose to live life accordingly to the best of my ability. On the allowance right now, on the allowance, as you can see me, I say it, on the allowance. You know why? Because my life currently has time freedom. I live in time freedom. You understand? My freedom is this right now. I plan to actually go and public speak right now and to live my best life possible. Okay? So no matter what, listen, I've got nothing to hide, okay? Now, you may be judging me, you may be saying, oh, you're on the allowance, I have to work, but you don't. Yeah, baby, you got yourself into that. Sorry, I don't have to, right? I don't have to work for a 9 to 5 job, never again. You understand? My dad would just give me some money. Hey, Dad, give me $20 a week, I'll be happy with that. Understand? I'll be more than happy with $20 a week. You know why? Because I'll grow from that anyway, okay? Yeah, I'll grow from that. Do you know why? Because I grow every single day. You understand? I grow every single day. And there's nothing that you can do, or the government, or the police, or anyone, or the law, or order, or whatever, to stop me from doing my work. Do you understand? Like, it's so simple, right? Now, you may be jealous, you may be loving me, whatever it is. Listen, I'm here to tell you the truth. I'm here to expose myself completely, my life and what happened. No matter what, here I am. Listen, I'm free. I've been traveling 7 months. Yeah, on the allowance. I didn't give a fuck. Yeah, I've been traveling. You know why? Because guess what? It's printed money. It's printed money. Why would you work for printed money? It's so stupid. Alright? But yeah, I've been working on myself. Doing life skills, teaching you how to live a better life. Okay? For the past 2 years now, I've been working on myself hard out. I've been reading 5 years now. Okay? I've been working. Yes, I worked a 9 to 5 job. It's not for me. I worked more than a year. It's more than enough for me, to be honest. And now those people, they're gonna say, no, you must work 40 years because I work 40 years. No, mate, it's just blah, 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 blah. No, you're bullshitting too much. Understand? Now, oh, you had it easy. No, I never had it easy. I was very overweight. I was very overweight. I was eating meat. Okay, I was eating meat. Also, I came from a poor background. I came from a middle class family. Far better than most people in terms of class. Okay, just above the poverty side. But I was still born in Australia. Okay, I was very lucky. But that doesn't matter. I still learned and I grew. There's no excuses for you not to grow. Okay, now if you think that it's my fault that you're in that position because I have an easier life than you, then you are setting yourself up for disaster because guess what? Your life is what you make of it, okay? Now listen, I could have actually died, okay? I could have died. I was a schizophrenic. I was on 5 years of medication. I was very fat. No one liked me. No woman would want to see me in life. Do you know why? Because I was very ugly in life. I'll admit it, I was very ugly. I'm very beautiful now. Look. I'm very beautiful. Understand? Yeah. Like you see that now. But I'll show you something. And no matter what, this is my video, okay? So I've always got something to say. Now people, they're obviously going to criticize. They're always going to judge. They're going to judge something about me and about my life, okay? And now listen, I've been working for free for about 2 years now. Guess what? No one wanted to give me some money. No one wanted to give me some. I lost some weight. I lost 47 kilos. I saved $15 a month for one design. For 100 people, they did not give me money. I showed them results. I showed them results. They did not give me money. Why? They said you have no results. I lost the weight already. I kept it off. Why? I had a great relationship. I have a great friendship with them, right? I have a great relationship with myself. Obviously, you can see it. Okay? Obviously, you can see how I speak, and I can actually teach you to actually speak like this. Okay? So no matter what. Listen, no matter what, no one's going to get me in the 9 to 5 because I'll die, I'll kill myself. I'll never work for 9 to 5. Sorry, never again in my life. I'm time free for life. I just do this for my life now. And I make a business around it and I make $1 billion. I promise you that. Understand? Because I make it happen. What I do now is the next step, just keep creating content, and all I do is I go into a seminar and I just start slowly building my capital, right? I start signing people up for my subscription. I have a landing page, $7.20 please, $7.20. Right? Now those of you that are in this video, obviously you've learned something about me. Now, listen, for you, listen, I don't care what you're doing, but you have to realize that you have to learn, you have to grow, and I'm here to help teach you, okay? Now, you may be saying, oh, but what do you suggest that I go like you and be on allowance because I have a wife? No, I suggest then you do what's best for you. Maybe it's best for you to go on allowance. Maybe it's best for you to work. Do what's best for you. But what I'm saying is you must take action on what I say, okay? Now, for you, obviously, I need you to have more. I need you to keep that wife. I need you to actually have more. So guess what? Work out with your wife. What does she need from you? And what do you need from yourself? And what do your kids need? Okay? If you have kids, you need to make 3 decisions right there. Okay, how do you do it? You plan it on paper. You say, this is what my wife wants. Say your wife needed you to go work. Then guess what? What are you going to do? Okay? How do you feel about that? How do your kids feel about that? Okay? Then you ask your kids. Your kids say, I don't care. Then listen, your kids don't care. That's good for you. And then you say, oh, how do I feel about it? You don't feel good about that. And then you have to go with your wife. You have to say, no, look, this is how it is. This I have a plan. I have a plan to do this. All right? Are you able to do this for me and I'll do that? And then we're going to make money like this and we're going to support our kids like this and everything's going to be great until this point. And then from this point, we can do this and this and this. And then guess what? You made a plan and then your wife's going to say, yes, okay, you can. Forget the word. All right? You understand? If you got yourself in a position where you're working on 9 to 5, that's totally on you. That's never on me. So never blame me for the life I live, because I took action. I took action to stay away from the 9 to 5, so that I can be like this, so that I can actually lose weight, so that I can overcome schizophrenia, so that I can be out of rehab, so I can stay away from the drugs. I stay off the drugs. cuz. How do they say? I stay off the drugs, cuz. Yeah, that's what I do. So no matter what, I live my best lifestyle for me. And you must live your best lifestyle for you. That's life. That's how you live life. That's how you're supposed to do life. That's what life is. Life is now. Life is this moment. Okay? So here I am in Cairns. Yes, totally free. I told you, totally free and creating my content. That's the life. Okay? That's where you need to be. And that's what I'm teaching you right now. This type of lifestyle. Okay? Now, you're not happy with it? I taught you what you need to see. And what are you going to do? What are you going to do about it? Right? You have to see that no matter what happens, your life is what you make of it, and your life must be always better. So no matter what, just remember, no matter what, always be kind first, alright? If people do not understand, listen, no matter what, just move away from them, understand? Move away from those people. If they're aggressive with you, move away, just remove yourself from the situation. You have to keep moving, because sooner or later, the more real you are, the faster they hate you. They hate you so much because you're so real. You describe their emotions, you say who they are, they're saying what's happening, and there you go, right? And no matter what, just realize that people around you, right, are not there for you, okay? And just realize now, I have to move again, right? But it doesn't matter, okay? You have to realize that people are not there for you. Do you see? They're not there for the splashing everywhere, right? The parents don't care. Like, they're looking at the kids right now. They don't give a fuck. You understand? Like, it's so stupid. Like, what's happening? Where's the smart? Like, and let's just shout over here and everything. You understand? So just live your life, guys. Just make sure that you're doing better, and just remember to communicate your needs clearly, and just be silent, right? Be silent and make sure that you move through life much more confident. Alright, it's about being more confident. So this is now my learning experience. Like, dude, these girls don't give a fuck. They see something going on and they're going, let's splash him, right? So obviously they're unaware, alright? They're unaware of what's going on. Alright, they're playing. The dad, they think because the dad never said anything that they can do it, alright? Because they're unaware. Do you understand? So no matter what, this is probably the funniest video I've ever seen in my life. Like, what's going on? That's so funny. So no matter what, that was just an indirect way of saying something, right? Now listen, for me, I learned something there. I learned to turn around and say hello to the guy, right? Or to the kid, right? So no matter what, right? That's the best way to see life, right? You're supposed to be actually learning on the go, right? So never say hello away from someone. Say hello directly, right? Right? That's how you communicate your needs. You never communicate your needs indirectly. You communicate your needs straight to the person so they hear you and so they notice you, okay? So when someone's unaware of what they're doing, you have to communicate that to them, okay? That's communication directness, okay? That's you seeing how to actually give them what they need. And what they need is a better awareness of how to live a better life, okay? How is that? Listen, please stop jumping around my electronics. That's how to live a better life. Do you understand? How it makes some common sense around here. Yeah? So you see, I could turn around and I could say, please stop splashing my camera right now. But listen, no matter what, it doesn't matter. It's alright, because I'm still learning from it. I'm still learning what's going on around here. Alright? So no matter what, this is so funny for me because I can actually say something. I'll be like, hey, I've got some electronics over here. Just be careful. Yeah, see? It's so simple. Look, that's what you have to say. Just make them aware of it, make them aware, and nothing else. Right? And if the dad attacks me or something, I'm like, listen, I've got the trolleys over here. I'm like, hey, son, go over there. Do you understand? Otherwise, say their father or mother came up to me, like, what did you say to my son? Like, do you know what that is? That's the actual attack. They attacked me right there. Like, because I said something to the kids, okay? That's the actual attack. That's like, they're protective over the kids, okay? That's the actual animal world. Like, you go up to the lion's cub, like, it's gonna attack you, like, you understand? So you just have to be able to communicate people's unawareness to them. If you're more aware than another person, you have to communicate what you see that they don't. Because that's how you teach value, okay? That's what I've been doing this video for you. I'm teaching you what you are unaware of right now, okay? So no matter what, guys, I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. I'll start to swim now. I have to actually eat something right now. It's actually 7:12 in Cairns. This swimming pool over here is the best to come in summer over here. As you can see, it's nighttime. It's nighttime, but as you can see, beautiful, beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful night for me. The water's warm in summer, especially in Cairns or in Australia. When you go into the water, it's actually really warm in Cairns alone, myself, and also around the hostels here. It's very, very, very warm. So no matter what, you have to realize this guy here is also speaking around me, and no matter what, that's right. So as you can see, this guy is like speaking over the top of me, like ooh, blah blah, I don't give a fuck about you, and get fucked and everything. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to realize the kids are so unaware, and do you see how they behave? Like do I need a kid? No, like for that? No, sorry. But listen, that's not necessarily how my kid's gonna be. Alright. So you just have to realize that just because other kids are like that, you see something that kids can be evil too. You know? That's evilness, to be honest. Yeah, evilness is ignorance. It's like when you're ignoring someone and you don't give a fuck and you're just like disturbing them. That's evil. That's evil. Like just go away. Just have some common sense right here. Like be more mature. But these kids obviously they need to become more grown-ups to actually realize what they're doing, right? So just to realize that here in Cairns, like the water over here, the swimming pool is very warm. Around the hostels, it's very warm. And always be very welcoming toward people. And always just mind your own business, because that's the best way. Look at me, I'm minding my own business for 1 hour and 6 minutes. I could have been picking up women. I could have been actually talking to women, talking to people. You know why? Because this is more value for me. This video will teach billions of people how to live life. Okay? How to live life better than yesterday, at least. You know why? Because at least you'll get some ideas from this. Alright? You'll pick up 1-2 ideas. That's good enough for me. But what's good enough for me is to be more than enough. To be more than good enough for me. You know what I'm saying? So I always try to give you the most value for your buck. Okay? What's that? You hired me for 1 cent an hour. Just remember that. Alright? This video costs you 1 cent per hour. Just remember that. So no matter what, guys, enjoy your day, and please make sure that you take care of yourself and take more responsibility, and make sure that you are always living your best life. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.